Hey there guys, it's Liam here from KraieGaming, and this is my sixth attempt at recording Diablo. All my others have failed for some reason or another, and that's pretty appalling, to be honest. So instead of being first impressions, this should be actually called sixth impressions or something along them lines. But I'm going to put it up and call it second impressions anyway. So, Diablo. I've never played Diablo before, and this is my first time ever at Diablo, so forgive me if I do anything wrong, and if I explain some stuff which has been in the previous games, but so far this game looks pretty solid. And I'll start by going over some of the UI features. Now the first UI feature is the hotbar, obviously, which has numbered buttons 1 through 4, and left click, right click, and Q. Q is your health potion, left and right click are your abilities, your left click generates resource, your right click spends resource. And that's what I found out with both classes I've played, which are Shadow Hunter, no, Demon Hunter and Barbarian. And that's left click gains resource, right click depletes resource. After this we also have Town Portal, which you can use whenever. It'll port you back to town, and then it'll leave a portal in town so you can port back to where you ported from, which is actually quite useful. Next we have a skills button. We have 2 mouse skills, left click, right click, primary skill. At the moment I've got a choice between bash and cleave. Bash has a chance to knock back a single target, or cleave is multiple target, and it sounds like no. Okay, back to this. So cleave is multi-target, bash is single target, but has a chance to knock back. But I'm sticking with cleave because I prefer multi-target, and there's a lot of mobs. Oh, there's more than one mob attacking me at any one time, really. Then at certain levels you also get these, which are runes, and these increase the power of your skill. At bash I've actually unlocked one, which is clobber, and that's you have another chance on hit to stun enemies instead of knocking them back, which I could equip to it and then it would be a bit more powerful, but no, I'm just going to stick with cleave because a knockback is as good as a stun in my opinion. And we've got secondary abilities, our abilities that spend points. We've got Hammer of the Ancients. Ooh, I'm actually going to switch to Hammer of the Ancients. So far I've got Hammer of the Ancients, which is an AoE ability. And then we've also got Rend, which wounds nearby enemies and makes them bleed for 3 seconds. But I don't have a rune on that, but I have a rune on this. So I'm going to put this rune on it, which what it does is unleash a shockwave from the point of impact. So I like that. Our action bar abilities 1 through 4 are defined as defensive, might, tactics or rage, and this changes depending on what class you are. And our defensive abilities are ground stomp and leap at the moment, and I think I'm going to go back to ground stomp. Just because... actually no I'm not, I'm going to stick with leap. Leap's fun. Jumping across the map. So we've got all them, but I've not unlocked any of these because level 9, 14, 19. And at level 10 we also get passive skills, which are just skills that are active all the time, and I can't show you them yet because I haven't got one. So that's that. Next we have our inventory, which is combined with our character screen. And here you can see what items you're wielding. Details, which is all your little stats, your very detailed stats that you don't really need to know. So you've got these sort of basic stats at the side. We've got our inventory, which is... Sorry about... what? Something's just making noises to annoy me. We've got inventory Tetris again, so you have to fit in slots. Is that yellow? No, it's just when I hover over it, Deb. Yeah, so you'll have to fit your inventory slots around each other. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, seeing as so far I've only seen 2 and 1 slot items. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem to manage your inventory. Next we have a question journal. Our quest is just our quest log. Journal is the codexes you get. You get XP every time you find a new codex, which is good. Then we've got our game menu. Now, one disappointing feature which I found with the game menu is that you have limited video options. You have low or high texture quality, off, low, medium, high for shadow quality, physics, low or high, color density, off, low, medium, high, and anti-aliasing and low FX. I can see why this would be useful for less technically adequate, is that okay? Without offending anyone? Less technically adequate players, but I'd prefer like in more advanced options. Like, if we compare this to Terra quickly, you had basic option, but then you could go into like more advanced options to more fine-tune everything. So what I'd like to see here is like a more of a Warcraft style of video quality options. So texture quality, character quality, particle effects, etc. And I'd also like anti-aliasing to be a choice between 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, 16 times, etc. Everything else is good. I've got sound. My sound's on low. It could be on higher, but I don't see the point, seeing as my speakers are worth about a fiver. We've got our account. We can also change the money currency of the real money auction house, which is in the game. Social, gameplay. Gameplay is like health bars, mana bars, and key bindings. We've also got achievements. If it loads, I've got 30 achievement points. I don't know how. I've got 3 achievements. Oh, that's get one of them things, a tooth from crafting, level up the blacksmith, and get the following from shrines in there. Shrines are in the game. They like give you like 25% increased magical items find and stuff like that. So the barbarian uses fury, which is closely related to rage for a warrior. Quest log over here, minimap here. We've also got a big map, which expands and grows bigger as you find more areas. And what else can I show you? Real ID down here. Chat box over here, but it's got no chat in it. So without further ado, let's continue on. Let's just go around this room. Mob, that's Leap. And I may have some frame rate issues because my computer isn't really good enough and I'm losing lots of health. Let's jump this way. Get rid of this summoner. Okay, Q. Get that health potion thing. Yes, you have. Now jump on him. Go, kill, don't die. Okay, I've died. That lag was awful. Awful. That was appalling. Absolutely appalling. I'm actually going to turn down the video quality. Put texture quality on low, turn off anti-aliasing. Color density off, physics off, everything on low. Accept. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I had to reset everything because it all went broken, which wasn't exactly fun. But now I can actually show you a shrine. And there's one here, and that's giving me a 25% attack speed bonus. Some things are randomly generated in dungeons, some things aren't. Apparently that's one of the things it is. Let's leap over there, jump in the middle of the fight. Get rid of this guardian dude. Prefer if I weren't standing in the middle of everything. I actually want to kill this dude. Because these summon skeletons, and they fire like little ball things at you. Let's do another one. Go. There we go. This is how D3 was meant to be played. There we go. Get rid of some more skeletons. Leave it him. Snared. And now he's dead. So that's how that pack was meant to be taken. That's a significant improvement in gameplay. And there was a... Ooh, I got a new item. Yeah, there was a time there when I nearly did die, but it's fine, it's fine, it's all good. We're all dead now, and that's all that matters. So there's nothing down that way. That's actually a pretty good use of that leap ability. And I'm afraid that leap ability will have to go off my action bar. It's just not got enough killing power that I need. So I'm going to put a 4-second stun, AoE stun there. So if I get surrounded like that again, I can just pop that 4-second stun. Now in this game there are these stones at the end of the dungeon, and they will port you out of the dungeon to the beginning. Like so. So there's that. Also got some skeletons spawning here. We've also got some lag. Oh, there's a boss. So bosses are gold. No, it's got feared. I'm getting feared. Stop fearing me. I'm going to stun you. Thank you. Can you stop fearing me? Seriously. Seriously. It's getting rather annoying now. Let's just spam this little smash thing. There we go. And these rare mobs will always drop blue loot. I just got some lucky boots, which I don't like. Not as much as my current boots anyway. So combat mechanics are good. I can't show you proper combat mechanics. Well, proper good combat mechanics because my computer isn't fast enough apparently. But overall, this game's good. I know to turn this quest. This is the blacksmith.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it.
You can craft things here and sort of salvage items. If the item's blue, or just magical in general, you can salvage it. Like this. Put it in here, and you get soul essence, which can be used to make loads of stuff. There we go. Put this sort of essence in my bank. The bank is actually cross character, and all gold is cross character as well. So that's quite nice. And onto the basics basically. The graphics are good. It's certainly not ugly. Combat is nice. It's nice and fun. It's got a lot of content. It has a big focus on endgame, and soon PvP will be implemented to the game, but it's not in the game at the moment. But soon it will be, and that'll be fun. The thing I like about them adding PvP late is that people can be actually end game and geared up, ready for when PvP comes out, so they don't have to start up and grinding PvP gear. I'm not even sure if there is PvP gear in Diablo. Again, I've never played Diablo before. I'm not sure if there's actually like specific like resilience gear and stuff for PvP, but I doubt it. So anyway, Diablo 3, it's a good game. If you don't own it, and you like this sort of game, and it's a game that's good to you, I do definitely recommend you get it. It's a good game. One of the only problems with it is the DRM, where you can't play the game unless you're online. It's 100% an online game. Another thing I forgot to mention is it's also 4-player co-op. So if you know some people and you want to group up with them, you can do 4-player co-op with them. And that doesn't make the game ridiculously easy. It actually scales up the monster difficulty to scale with your group. So you can play on like hard, for example, and have 4 players, and it'll be even harder, which is a nice addition. So that's Diablo 3. Very good game, very good game. Rate, comment and sub if you deem me worthy. And I'll see you next time.